Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Law Ones Star Wars Celebration Edition. Because we're less than a week out, folks. A week from today, we'll all be exhausted from the first day of Star Wars Celebration, and probably out celebrating a successful first day with no complications at all.
Yeah. You better be knocking on wood right now.
I did. I guess you couldn't hear it, but yeah, I
No, I
was.
couldn't.
But
Oh,
yeah, no. So today we're gonna talk about celebration with some of the folks that are going. Luke's got one celebration under his belt. I have two. We have various people that have a celebration under their belt, and some that are going for the first time. So we're gonna be talking with some of your favorite creators right here. And Luke, who are we bringing up first?
All right, let's start with one of the newbies. Who do you think? Who? One or two?
Two.
Okay. All right. She's never been on the podcast. She is kind of. She's not newer to the community.
I've known her for a while.
You've known her for a while. Funny thing, both 1 and 2 are from New York, so that's interesting. She's most known for her Leia cosplay. But let's introduce one of the two Elizabeths that will be in this stream tonight. Take it away, oh my god, I almost called you Beth, Chris.
Yeah.
This is not going well.
We're off to a great start. We get all the things out now and not next week.
Yeah, Go ahead and introduce them.
All right. First, we have Elizabeth Joy Sows.
Hi.
And next, but certainly not least, we have Estar Guarcia Kari in the building.
Hey guys!
Hello
Hey.
from New York.
It's Saturday night. Oh wait, it's not.
It's Friday night. Close enough.
It's Friday night.
You're in London
and
time
I'm
already.
feeling all
Let's calm down.
right.
Yeah.
We're not in London yet. It's not the next day.
So, you guys being the newer additions to, and this is your first Star Wars celebration. What is your biggest question for vets?
How early to queue for things? Specifically, like the panels that are run by, we'll say, members of the public versus panels that are run by, like, I guess Reed Pop is the company or the celebration organizers.
So if you so let's talk about main big panels first, right?
Right.
So we didn't know this last year. We could have all gotten into that Lucasfilm panel last year, but we just didn't know about the queuing.
I mean, I was in the Lucasfilm.
Yeah. Don't need to just big dick us right here. Okay?
I'm sorry. Who got you
Rub it in.
for the Kenobi premiere? Who let you know?
That was you, and it was Nick, codename Fomo.
Yeah.
But I will say this: you can actually, so they have a queue where you can line up. It starts at 8 a.m.
Right.
So here's the problem: do you want to spend almost 3.5 hours in line?
Follow-up questions.
3 hours.
Standing.
It'll probably be like 2.5.
Like 2.5.
Yeah.
But
Standing or sitting?
Standing.
Standing mostly.
Nope.
See, well, okay, but here's the thing. You don't have to be there at 8. You can get there around
9.
9, get in line, and that's your spot. As long
Right.
as you are in line before 11. I mean, I would say closer to probably 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is the latest that you can make it there.
But it's not
Right.
guaranteed that you're going to get in.
It's not guaranteed, but if you're there, you have a chance.
Yeah.
Well, follow-up question to Beth's question. Would we have more of a chance if we went to queue on the streaming stages where they're going to stream it?
No, I don't. Chris, you might know this. Are there different queues for each?
Yeah, so there's different queues. I'll see if I can screenshot it and post it in Discord so Luke can bring it up. But there are different queuing lines for each. stage as soon as I find this godforsaken app because
Right.
it is
It looks like they
always
have like
frozen.
separate rooms themselves for
Yeah.
queuing.
For the
They
queue.
do.
Yeah.
Which makes
Yeah.
sense because you don't want people clogging up the hallways and making a
Well,
ruckus and
no,
all that.
And the fact that you can technically get more people in that. So the way it's structured, right? So like for the big panels, like for Lucasfilm, the Ahsoka panel,
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Well,
Presumably.
no. Obi-Wan is only in Celebration.
Mhm.
It's the only one in the Celebration
Oh.
stage.
Yeah.
So they won't be live streaming that one.
Yeah.
But for like Ahsoka, Bad Batch, they
Right.
will be streaming that panel.
In one or more other rooms, I
In
remember.
two,
Yeah.
in
That's
two
why
different
in-
stages.
Yeah.
two different stages. So the way it worked last year, if you were in the Lucasfilm showcase last year, you could get they gave you a wristband for the premiere. So if you were in the Galaxy stage, Twin Sun stage, or the Celebration stage, you got a wristband and you got to come back. So
Okay, nice.
here's the other question: do they show the next episode of Mando early, or the week before episode Mando early?
So let's
Given the
see.
days of the week, that's tough. That is
That's
like
on
liability for a
Friday.
whole lot of spoilers.
That is
Either that or they're gonna show Ahsoka.
I would say they're more so Ahsoka they're probably going to show a trailer maybe like 5 minutes in the Ahsoka panel. For
Yes.
Lucasfilm they'll probably show maybe like a clip
Acolyte.
from Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah.
A clip from Acolyte if they what they have, which probably is not a lot, but it'll probably be like a 1-minute teaser or something.
And hopefully something
Yeah.
with Willow, because please,
Yeah,
I need them back.
I need to watch
figured
that.
they'll talk about that too because they did last year, and
Right.
the head writer came out and said something after those cancellation articles.
And they have a
So-
couple
Yeah.
of the actors from the show who are attending the
Mhm.
con, so presumably they're going to be involved
Yeah.
Yeah.
in some capacity.
I
which is
mean-
Yeah,
awesome.
I would imagine. Now getting back to the queuing part here, let me
Getting
be
off
able.
topic,
Well, no, this is far from being on topic. Let's be real here. Like this is not meant to be like, hey, we got to stay on schedule because this could go for about 2.5 hours
Mhm.
if you get the right people in here.
It's an entire
hold
Broadway
on.
musical right there.
Why can't I do that?
I
I was
hope-
thinking because
I
most of them, I have no problem going to the streaming parts as long as I get to see something.
Right.
know?
Like, of course, there are certain panels where it would be super cool to be
Yeah.
there in person in the same room as those humans, like specifically Ahsoka. But
Yeah.
for pretty much everything else, I'm like, yeah, okay. How much are you actually going to see, anyways, unless you get there mad early and
Mhm.
maybe get a seat relatively close to the front, which are all going to go to the people who
Alright.
have the, whatchamacallits, anyways, the
So
tickets ahead of time.
here's the stream. So here's the celebration stage. That's the
Right.
celebration live stage.
Mhm.
This is the
That's where all the
celebration
interviews are.
stage. So where that line is probably that. So here's the line where the celebration stage is going to be queued.
Mhm.
So if you want to get into the celebration stage, you need to get there by 9:45 at the soonest,
Mm.
or
Alright.
8 a.m. at the soonest. I give or take 9 a.m.
And the other thing you'll have to realize is, let's say you do get there at 8 a.m. and there are a whole bunch of people there. A good amount of them will also be queue, like will actually have the tickets to be in the one queue. So they'll have
Yes.
two different lines. They'll have the
Right.
standby line, and then they'll have the lottery line.
The lottery
Right.
line. Yeah.
And so we'll also see how many people actually know about the standby line, because I think I remember them letting in some people from the standby line last year before the lottery line, and then they're like, "Oh wait, no, y'all got to stop." And then kind of like, "You opened the floodgates, pal. Just let us in too."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But so this is going to be the layout. So if you have, so for anybody, and if you're rewatching this, if you have any panels, either in the celebration stage, Galaxy stage, or Twin Sun stage, where did you miss Twin Sun stage? Because I don't see it on here. Or am I
It's
missing it?
it's
I
later.
think it's in a-
it's
in a
further down
different
the
It's
spot.
further down the. Okay, it's further down the hall. We'll get another screenshot so that we can actually hold on. Is it on their website?
Yeah,
Probably.
it's on the
Why
website.
don't
And it's
I
on,
just do that? Hold on.
yeah.
I'm gonna stop screen sharing. But hold on. Chris.
It's all the way to the left.
Star Wars Celebration.
I'm pretty much
The
doing. I pretty
map.
much got into the streaming panels, except for the Kenobi. I was able to get to the celebration one. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got.
I think I'm live or celebration stage for Lucasfilm, and then we're
Nice.
streaming for Bad Batch.
Nice.
I'm streaming
Lucky
for
you.
But
Bad
we
Batch and
also
that one.
we also have the Chris and I are on the same ticket. We have the Funko at the same time as the Bad Batch panel. But honestly, given what they're actually selling this year, I'm not
Yeah.
super hyped about it, which is disappointing because I love Funkos. I have
Yeah.
so many of them.
But right now they only have 3, right? The Jar Jar.
They
and then
only have the
R2
two droids and R5.
Chopper. Yeah.
No, it's
When,
R5,
you
I
know,
think.
Oh, it's
Is it
R5?
R5?
No, that
I
was
thought it was
no,
R5.
when
well-
last year they had this bad boy.
Because what I'm looking for is AOTC Anakin. That's like the
Mm.
main thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cute. That's a cute one. One of my
Where's the-
favorites that I have. I'm a big fan of Empire Strikes Back, if you can't tell by one of my primary cosplays, but this is one of my favorites that I have. It's one of the like bigger ones.
All right, here we go. Now I've
I
got
love
a
it.
whole thing. Hold on here. I
know, me too.
apologize. Yeah, Kelsey's texting me. He's saying that when are we ever on topic?
I
That's
was-
so very true.
The other thing I was wondering is I would be expecting them. I know that a couple of years ago when it was the 40th of Empire, they did special. I don't know about con exclusives, but like I have a 40th anniversary Empire set. Like
Mhm.
I'm surprised they're not doing something like this.
For the
I mean,
Return
I
of
know
the Jedi,
Funko-
yeah.
I know that
Okay.
Funko probably will in general, but not at
Yeah.
Celebration. Weird.
Yeah,
All right.
it's also weird that they did that Lando one last year when this year is the 40th anniversary. And that Lando was
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi.
Mm.
So, we got the celebration stage. There's the queuing for celebration. Here's the galaxies queuing. So it says Twin Suns queue hall. I wonder if, but here's
That's the-
right here.
Platinum Suite. What does that mean?
Yeah, see, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, when I
That's
saw
probably
that, I
Is
was
that
like,
like-
what?
is that like-
VIPs.
Is that like a Jedi, like a special place for like the Jedi Masters to
Yeah,
hang
probably.
out? Maybe.
But I don't know why I
Where
would want the Twin
is
Sun
the-
celebration suite. I would want a celebration stage suite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where is the
Twin Sun
the
stage?
Twin Suns stage? Is it like on a
I
different
That's
think
what
it
I'm
might
saying.
be a
They're not
higher
showing it. It
floor.
doesn't show.
I think it's on might be I think that might be what it is. It's on a different floor. Because I think the celebration stage is actually like a level below everything
Yeah,
that we're
it
seeing
is.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it's above. So then okay, so that would make sense because this is like nothing. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't give like a
I don't know. It's
Like I
Uh,
said,
like,
the app is trash.
I'm new to celebration,
Okay,
but I'm
it
also
was-
pretty much
it
new
was-
to conventions in general,
it
so
was-
I
it
don't
was-
know anything.
Chris. It's better than last year's app.
The
Not by much, but it's better.
bar was in hell.
But let's bring on a couple more vets. Chase, Forward into the Black. He's been on a lot of our stuff, and he was at Star Wars Celebration last year. Chase, did you just flip me off, or did you just
He said one.
They weren't flipping me
Me.
off.
unmute
Chase, you're
yourself?
muted.
You're muted.
Okay, you were screen sharing, and I could see myself in your screen share, and I was trying to catch you doing it and flip you off while you were screen sharing. So I had to get it in. Yeah, no, don't ignore all of this. Don't worry about it. It's all about the parties afterwards.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm very
that is
excited.
very true.
That's what I'm excited for. I'm like, wait, what are we doing after?
I know there's like
That's-
3 different things happening on Friday that I have in my calendar. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work.
I'm
I'm still gunning for karaoke. Like I want to make karaoke happen. I will make it happen.
I
But-
made it happen last year with Atlantis.
Hey, we don't talk about karaoke.
I'm not talking about what happened. I'm just saying we're the ones that put it together.
Yeah,
So
do it.
I will
We should get
gladly
it
pass
together.
that torch to you.
yeah. Have fun. Yeah, I am.
I'll take it.
We need.
I
I like
karaoke.
organizing things.
We
Karaoke
do.
is the best. I need. Will someone sing "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" because that song has been in like my '70s playlist that I've been listening to on repeat, and
No breaking my heart.
Luke's got you.
you can't go wrong with some Elton John, you know.
I am not. If Drunk Luke comes out, then maybe we can do
If?
some game.
If
Hey,
When-
we're gonna be in London. We're pubbing it. Of course, we're gonna be drunk. Are
Nah.
you kidding me? We're gonna be hungover the next day at celebration. the
Well,
whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of pubbing, our next guest
oh,
has been to the pub. They have already been. They
they're in
got
pub mode right
into
now.
they got into London yesterday, I believe, and it is our friend Kels and her friend Kat. There we go.
There we go.
Hey guys.
Hi, friend.
How's London?
Yeah, how is London, Kels?
Great. It's very rainy, but it's very Minnesota, so I'm not phased by it. And yeah,
Is it cold or is it warm?
well, for me, it's warm because I just came from like 20-degree weather, and it's like
Yeah.
50.
Kelsey and I are going to be
I was looking
experiencing
at
a
the
heat
weather. I'm
wave.
like, that's
Oh,
like perfect
I
New
was-
York weather.
I was comparing today, and I've been looking it up. New York and London weather, at least in terms of temperatures, pretty much the
Pretty
same.
much the same.
That's right.
There's gonna
It's
be
not
like
gonna-
the upper 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, mid to high 50s, maybe
Uh-huh.
breaking into the 60s.
Yeah.
It was snowing Wednesday here.
Yeah, it was like -5 when I left Minnesota.
Snowing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jesus.
So I'm like,
It snowed.
Kels,
It snowed when I was in Disneyland a month ago. That was fun.
yeah.
Kels, would you like to introduce your friend?
Oh yeah, this is Kat, my British friend, who will be joining us at celebration.
I'm Kat. None of you know me. I know none of you. On Twitter, I'm Kat is an idiot, and I will buy a drink for the first person to guess my full name
There you go.
and also guess the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Catalina.
You got the first 3 letters, and that is about it.
Hey, I was trying to think outside the box.
I'm thinking like
And
I'm
me-
thinking it's Katrina, but spelled like the actress from Outlander.
Or Katarina, or maybe.
Mm.
So, Kels,
Yeah.
what would
Close, though.
Kels, what would be your advice for the newbies?
For celebration or London?
Yeah, for celebration, not London.
Don't have your schedule too filled up because you'll want to like just have enough time for like just do random bullshit throughout the day, you know? Because if you're like too scheduled, then you kind of just miss out on some like the spontaneous stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
You mean like
spontaneous fun stuff because that's where the real fun and celebration comes in. So don't go to like every single panel. AKA like Harith last year. Don't be Harith.
yeah.
Oh, I am
true,
gonna have
you
to
did-
narrow mine down.
But do go to Alanis's panel.
Yes, do go to Atlantis panel and the solo
Sunday.
panel.
It sucks that I'm gonna have to miss Alanis.
Oh, yeah,
panel 'cause
that's
I have to be at my panel half an hour later after that.
Yeah.
Tia, when
So,
are your
Yeah.
panels?
Yeah,
Your
when's your
panel.
panel? You know, hyper.
Mine are Sunday. One is at 4 and the other one is at 6.
Ooh.
Awesome.
It sucks, man, because I really wanted to go to the classroom one. That just sounded so cool.
So Chris and I and Brooke are all gonna be on that panel. I am just gonna be taking pictures and
Are
doing
you
video.
a supportive boyfriend?
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely, Kels. That's
Girl,
my role.
He's gonna be Lightning McQueen.
No, so we will be doing that at 3:30. If you guys can make it, come out to that. Go check out Kari's, because I'm sure I will try to pop in for one of those two. Most likely the 6 o'clock one. But just
I wish they
depends on
wouldn't
what-
have entered. Why did
Wait.
they do it like that? It should have been like an
Agreed.
hour.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
it's
Is this the
interesting.
Star Wars in the classroom? Because there's the Star Wars
Yep.
English class, and then there's the Star Wars in the classroom.
in
There's
the
two different
classroom.
panels.
Discovering the galaxy. So Fern and Julia's is unfortunately during the Ahsoka panel.
I know, that's what I remembered, and I was like,
Panel,
Wait,
you-
which one? Which one?
English class.
Star Wars English class.
So if you don't make it into the Ahsoka panel, we can go.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's my plan, yeah.
So then I'll probably go there if anything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Vader's just going to be popping up at random people's channels
yeah.
that he
Because
does
I
not
also, like-
belong to.
Vader and
And I-
You gotta
I-
stand all the time.
places.
You can't sit down.
I
You
was
have
an
to
English major in
be like
college.
this.
I wasn't. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna go to the Padme one too. The Padme cosplays.
Yeah,
whatever.
because
Yeah.
Alicia is in that, and I want to
Yeah.
go support her.
Yeah, I want to go see.
Yeah,
that. Mhm.
I was gonna go to it before I knew that she was involved, but then I was like, oh, yep, nope, now we're going.
Yeah, and
There's
then
so many great cosplay panels and things that I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna choose.
Yeah.
there's a solo
And-
panel on Saturday.
Yep.
I'm just
Vader will show up to that too.
That's like the one
I'll
solo
probably be there
panel,
too.
the whole thing for the 5-year anniversary of Solo. They managed to get, I don't know if there's public information, but I'm going to share it anyway. They managed to get Ethan Sachs into this panel, who writes some of the Star Wars comics. So, yes, you want to go to the panel.
Ethan Sachs or
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Ethan Sachs.
Ethan's
Ethan's
sack.
Sachs. Not,
Going
not,
to-
not Ethan's sack.
Yeah,
Okay.
they kill all his clones. But yeah, at 3 o'clock.
You dropping tea when you're not supposed to, Kel.
Hey,
You're gonna get me in trouble.
listen.
Not me.
I'm going to get shunned from the Star Wars community because I had Kels on and they ruined the Solo panel. Surprise.
everyone loves a rebel, Luke.
Yeah,
that
please.
is
In
very
response to what you said, Chase, yeah, I can't really sit down in Vader anyway, so I will have no choice but
Great.
to stand like
That's
this.
great.
Stands menacingly at the back of the room.
Like, why is
That's
Vader
all I
looking- Why
need.
is he?
Yeah.
Why
and
is
then
he here?
everybody turns to leave, and you just
Yeah.
ignite the lightsaber.
Yeah,
like,
like, where you
nobody's
going?
getting out.
Okay,
Where are
I want to
you
do
going?
I want to do that for because I know it's gonna happen because at Celebration 2017, which was the first one after Rogue One, there were a bunch of people from the Rebel Legion that did the end scene from Rogue One with Vader, where they were like going throughout a hallway and passing it. So I know because of Andor, there's going to be a bunch of people doing one way out.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
way
I
out.
saw
You
that.
No, and then it- no, wait.
That
Don't be
actually
at-
happened at a con. I think at
Yeah.
C2E2 maybe.
One
No,
way
it
out.
I
was-
saw a
I think it
video
was
of that
the Planet
happening, and
Con.
they were
It was
all
at Planet Con, I
Oh,
think,
that's-
in Kansas
Yeah.
and they were all
City.
like going up an escalator or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
So Chris, you're gonna be standing at the top of the escalator, and then you
Like as Vader, and I'm like, yeah, there's one way out past me.
I got. It's not a NeoPixel, but I got the Skywalker saber. If you want to borrow it, it's all yours.
Oh, wait.
Listen,
Oh, Chris has got Vader's lightsaber.
Oh,
for
fair.
Neopix, I think.
it'll be
Fair.
for
Oh, do you?
Oh, here we
just standing there at the top of the escalator.
Oh.
One way out, and we're like, no, bitch.
go. Also, if you're going to let people borrow your lightsaber, make sure it works. Because
That happened to me last year.
yes, I let Kels use
Pretty.
use my Skywalker saber, and like after I got it back, I was like, "Yep, it's missing a lot of things. This this thing didn't make it out." So,
I know that I think I when I wore Rey out on Halloween this year, and I went to the New York Halloween parade with Ven. I lost the little metal card that covers the control box.
That is the worst.
Damn.
Thankfully, a lot of people sell them on Etsy. Like and they have like different types of ones, so you can like get them and they're replaceable. So eventually, I'll reinvest in one of those. But no, the thing is, I'm just gonna have to keep like a little like Allen wrench in my bag every day so that I can get through the control box to the buttons
got-
to turn it on.
I've got 3 of them. Thank you,
I got
Level
the
Up
whole.
Sabers.
I'm taking my.
Yeah, I have the like.
In case they
I'm
make me
bringing-
disassemble something at the airport.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I got these ones. These
Yep,
ones.
those are the same ones. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
you guys-
amazing. Thank you, Level Up Saber. Shout out Master Allen. You're the goat.
Did you
Also,
guys see
major
the,
shout out.
I was saying, did you see the Narkina Swim Club patch are going to be handed out.
No.
Kind of like
Oh my
too
god.
soon. Too
Alice posted it. I died.
What?
Oh,
I
my
didn't
swim.
see that.
Hey, Chase. What would be your advice for people that are coming to Celebration for the first time?
Kind of what Kel said. Do not have a strict schedule. Just like find a couple, like kind of find one or two things you want to do per day and like do it. But don't be like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to meet up with this. Like if you do that, like you miss on like lots of really cool things. Like there was one point where I was just waiting to meet up with someone, and then all of a sudden like 8 Heras and 8 Kanans came by, and like we got to do this really cool photo shoot. I just like had I been like, I have to be here, and I'm like, I'm on a strict schedule, I wouldn't have had. What's up?
Talk about you meeting Kaz.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you
Yeah.
So
That
I
was
went.
so
So Haley and I
fucking cool.
went to the Visions panel, and I just was like, I was just walking around, just hanging. Like
You were hanging out with us.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, oh, there's a Visions panel, and it hadn't started queuing yet, so I'm like, I don't really have anything to do, so let me just sit at the front of the line for the Visions panel. And I was like, oh, it's Visions. It was new. I don't think it was that popular. That panel line got huge.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing to keep in mind is like if you are thinking about queuing, kind of like what you guys were saying earlier, is just like, hey, kind of get there early because you don't know what's going to sell it. Like what was it, Lucasfilm Publishing or Del Rey Publishing?
Yeah, that one got lost.
That one got busy. I got into that one, but so we watched that, and Village Bride, a relatively well-known voice actor, did one of the voices for Village Bride, but he also voiced Kaz in Resistance. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that this was one and the same. And so after that panel, I'm walking on the show floor where like all the vendors are, and all of a sudden, he just shows up with his son on the show floor, and he's like, I was like, hey, I just saw you. I just was like, I don't do like the celebrity thing, but I was like, hey, I saw you in the Visions panel. Resistance is amazing. And he's like, whoa, wait, you like Resistance? And so it spawned this whole conversation with him, and I was like lagging behind like Brooke and Luke and Alanis, and I was like, oh yeah, those are my friends. We all do Star Wars content on TikTok, and he's like, you're on TikTok? And so he's like, he's with his son, and he's like, oh, my son loves TikTok. I've been really getting into TikTok, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And he says, do you want to make a TikTok with me? Yeah! Like, so I was doing this was the last day of Celebration, and I was doing exit interviews with everyone. Like, hey, I'm here with Chris, Star Wars lawyer. Tell me what you liked about Celebration. What was the best thing you saw, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, I was like, hey, I've been doing exit interview today. Do you want to do it? We can do an exit interview. And he's like, yes, let's do it. So I did one with Christopher Shaw, and the guy who's Kaz. He was like Nightwing in the new Arkham game as well. So yeah, and it was like he's just like a super cool person. Didn't pay a dime.
Yeah,
I love that.
So it's really, really, really interesting to like see who you guys are gonna like run into. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Because you will just want the spontaneous to happen.
Yeah.
Give time to like walk around, because like even like the showroom floor last year, like you had like there's so many things you just don't expect to be. It's like, okay, cool, there's going to be someone selling helmets, there's going to be someone selling lightsabers, there's going to be a Star Wars video game that you could look at or play, blah, 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 like stuff you expect. But then there's also like artists who like, I got a Rogue One poster of like someone painted their own Rogue One poster.
That's
that's gorgeous.
They'll be like, hey, there's a guy selling like original comics. Yeah, like stuff like that
That's
will just
amazing.
go around. Like and just like old toys like that Kellis has. You'll find someone that has like a snow speeder toy for sale for like $20.
Chris, what is that? Oh, is that? Did you get that from last year?
Yep.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was a Ren Fair acquisition.
You'll
I love this one. And it also has a little secret one underneath, and that's where I keep all my really nice ones. Little
Also,
secret pocket.
so this goes with another point. The only reason why I have this is because I needed a thing for posters. Bring your own poster stuff.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
bring a tube, or
Yeah,
you're gonna
Yeah,
spend
I'm not-
$150 like me. And when the picture's great, Have no idea who did it.
You spent how much?
I'm pretty sure I spent 150 on that.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm not really like a
Excellent.
poster person. I barely have room on my walls at this point. Like, we've got my nice big Jane Austen tapestry, but I barely have room for posters.
I spent 60 on the Rogue One poster. Like it was painted by an amazing artist. Like the
Yeah.
poster, I need to get a frame for it still a year later.
It is kind of thing. Yeah, you definitely want to spend. Like, I like spending money on like artists that like that's like their craft, and they're not like
Mm.
popular. I'm like, I'd rather give you the money than like a corporation the money.
Yeah.
That's why like I feel like kind of okay spending a little extra money on like certain artists because like this is like what they do and they have limited stuff and this is how they make money. So I'm like, I'll give my money to you guys.
That's why I'm almost just a teeny tiny bit glad that Her Universe isn't going to be there because they already destroy my wallet just from the online shop.
Yeah.
Wearing
Yeah.
one of my many Her
Yeah.
Universe shirts.
Yeah, but
There was, like-
Heroes and Villains is gonna be there. And
Heroes
they're
and
I
Oh,
know.
taking some
I just
There's
bought
this
something from them
Rebel Scum-
online.
They have this Rebel Scum leather jacket that they're gonna be selling there.
Yeah.
I
Ooh,
was like,
could
oh
it
my
go,
God.
could it work for Callus?
It could
Could it
work.
work?
It
Could it
could.
work?
It could.
I think it
Uh-oh.
could. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Good thing Alanis
exactly.
isn't watching this so that she
I'm a texter.
God damn it.
Have another
Tell her.
right
Tell
here,
her.
by the way.
Heroes and Villains booth.
Another Callus lover?
Yeah, right?
Oh god, there's too many of you. Stop
Hello,
it.
We're Rebels fans. Of course, we're
Ah.
Zep
God. No,
We're Zep Callis people.
I will say this. 2025, I think Alanis and I are going to
Wanna do
attempt I will do Callus. I will
Hell
do
yeah.
and I will do Mando Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's
That's
what
good.
that's what we're looking at doing here in 2025. Not this year because obviously we don't have time and I'm not with her all
Yeah.
the time. So
Yeah.
that'll be
What cosplays
2025.
is everyone? What cosplays is everyone bringing? If you're a cosplayer.
Elizabeth, start since you asked the question.
Oh,
What
okay.
cosplays are you
Sure. So I'm bringing Bespin Leia, which is still not done. It is still in pieces behind me. It's fine. But this is one that I'm redoing. I am bringing Last Jedi Throne Room Rey, which I'm very excited about.
There you
And
go.
then, and that's a full cosplay made with a screen accurate fabric. Thank you, Mood Fabrics. I owe you my life. And then, last month for my birthday trip to Disneyland, I made a like sort of Disney bound version of the Yavin medal ceremony dress, which I think turned out very well. So I will be wearing that on Monday as sort of like a casual, fun day kind of wear.
There's usually a Ray meetup. I don't know if you're planning on doing that or not.
I didn't know about that. I do have plans to go to a Leia one. I just hope Ray is on Saturday because that's the day that I'm wearing Ray.
check when the Ray meetup is because last year there.
Where is
Number
all that
8.
information? Is it a Facebook thing? Is it a Discord thing?
Probably
I
I think
Facebook,
people
Instagram, and
just
Discord.
post it. Yeah,
Yeah.
people just post stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to look
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
Um,
last year's was huge. Like
Yeah, it
did you
was
see the pictures of the
insane.
fountain. Like
Mm.
they covered the fountain. It was wild.
That's pretty
Amazing.
cool.
And it
Yeah.
looks like the XL Center is going to have something similar to what they had in Anaheim. They're going to have kind of like a main place. So another thing for those that are just now starting in their like con or this their first celebration, always pick a spot where everybody knows where that location is. So last year it was the fountain. Everybody meet up at the fountain. That's where we're at, right? So once you establish a place that you all know,
Mhm.
make that the meeting point for every morning, or if you just need to regroup.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a dry run on Thursday
Yeah.
and if anybody else wants to join in terms of getting. I don't know what we're gonna be allowed in terms of getting into the center and exploring around the area.
You will not
Yeah,
be allowed to get in because
you can pick up tickets on Thursday though, right?
Yeah, but that's gonna be in a separate area. Like the main floor itself is gonna
Yeah.
be blocked off.
But setting up something like that, definitely, doing a dry run, getting a sense of the getting there, finding the food,
Also,
finding the local food.
Food is
The-
important.
there will be food trucks, usually towards the front entrance. The other thing, this is kind of going back towards what you guys were saying earlier. Saturday and Sunday, do not expect to do anything early, because whether you're partying or not, you are going to be so worn out, especially the last day. And keep in mind, last day is going to be a teardown day as well, so things are going to be harder to navigate. They're going to be closing stuff off. But like Saturday, if you're doing stuff Thursday and Friday, and especially if you're going out at night, you will not have the energy to do anything the next mornings.
Yeah,
So
I think
it's
Saturday
I'm going to
morning.
get in line on Sunday at 8 a.m. No, you're not.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Friday
That's where the
night,
boring
we're probably
people
gonna go
line up.
out. So I don't know about
Are
queuing
you?
for Ahsoka in the morning.
I was gonna say, are you allowed to like sit on the ground in line?
Yes.
Is that like a thing that people? 'cause I
Yeah,
was
you
gonna-
can, but like I highly discourage it just because, like, you never know when the line's gonna start, and then people.
Yeah,
will
I
start
just physically
going,
cannot
Yes,
stand up.
Coloring back, baby. Gotta
The
love it.
hero,
There we
the
go.
hero himself.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I
Um,
physically cannot stand for that long. So I'm
That's
gonna have
fair.
to look into it. Yeah.
So once you get your place in line, right? So let's say you have the doors here, and then your line is coming out this way. Let's say you're going to line up here and you get somewhere in here. Until those doors open, the line does not move. So you are
Yeah.
more than welcome to sit down. The stand up and moving usually takes place over about 20 minutes.
Before the like
Before,
comms
like once they
starts.
open the doors, they're going to
Or-
start letting
yeah.
people in, and then you'll basically stand up, start moving into the doors. And like I said, 20, 25 minutes is usually how long it takes. I didn't do too many
Yeah.
panels last year, but that's like when I did the publishing
Vision.
panel and then the vision
Yeah.
panel. It was the exact same thing both times, and it looks like every other panel was the same way. You can sit down while queuing, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. While queuing, I wouldn't suggest it like 30, 20 minutes before,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
then they'll
So
let
for-
folks in.
Right. So for on the other side of the spectrum, for panels like Alanis's that are more
Yeah.
members of the public, what's the time frame of getting there? Because I've seen like 30 to 60 minutes. I'm like, that is a huge range. I feel like it's going to depend on the group, but
It does depend on the group and kind of who's part of the panel. I mean, from what Alanis was telling me, the university stage is pretty big. It's supposed to like hold up to like 300 people.
wow.
So, if we get 300 people, holy shit, that'd be cool. But I mean, like those kind of panels are kind of like hit or miss. It's more like, hey, we're starting at this time. Try to be there like 20 minutes before. I mean, and even if you show up like towards the beginning, or like try to be there 15. Like my whole thing is be there 15 minutes early.
Mhm.
You know,
Mm.
if you're 15 minutes early, you're on time. You know.
Yeah, it's like my sort of phrase I learned from marching band in high school. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're late, you're dead.
Yeah, or late, or as I would say, if you're late, you're fucked. But you know, hey. But
They wouldn't have used that language when I was in high school marching band. But
No,
yeah,
that's-
same
no,
same gist.
no, that's fair. But Chase, did you have something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if Droid Builders is there, which I think they are gonna be
Ooh,
there.
yeah.
This year, they have an event that they do where they show off the droids, but I don't know if it'll be the same. But last year, and I don't think a lot of people knew about it, Droid Builders had their own room, and you got to
Yes.
see everyone's droid that they had built, and there was like they had someone had built an R2 unit that has every single screen accurate tool he's had exploded out. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, I need
I
to look
think
into
they-
those droid builders. I see them like all over the schedule, and I don't really know
Yeah,
about
I
that.
Follow
I think
Droid
Like, I have
Builders
my
on
ga-
TikTok, and
I
they'll
have
probably post all
my-
their info.
I love do y'all follow Adora Droids?
I
Mm-mm.
don't think I do.
They take like the Galaxy's Edge droids and then they like yassify them. I'm gonna use that term. They like paint them and theme them. They'll be like
Oh.
cottagecore fairy theme or like pretty pastels, and they'll like paint over them. Like I have my little Galaxy's Edge BB unit, who I love very much. But I'm very curious about that. I'm gonna have to look into them.
Yeah.
I don't know where my phone is, or else I would look it up.
Back to the cosplay. So Elizabeth, did we go through all of yours? You did best.
Yes.
Bespin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bespin, Ray, Yavin.
Cotty. What
I'm
are
only
you?
doing one
cosplaying?
day. Saturday, I'm gonna be second sister. I'm taking my second sister cosplay
Nice.
because I'm gonna
There
be
you go.
with my nephew. I'm gonna be there with him as
Are
his
you, are you,
second.
are
And
you
it,
helmet or no helmet?
No, helmet.
Okay.
I'm not trying to. I have the most of the costume and everything, but I need space for the stuff that I'm gonna buy, so I can't be taking too much.
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Chase, you got cosplay plans?
I am dressing up as someone going to Star Wars Celebration. I'll
There you
probably
go.
wearing like a Disney bound outfit, but that's about it. I was gonna do stuff, but things changed in life.
What? Okay. All right. Okay. So 2025, you have to do the fighter. You have to do the X-wing pilot.
I probably will. I will probably
I'm-
do the.
I
I
am
probably do
if I'm demanding
military
anything,
accurate X-wing
Chase-
pilot.
Chase has to do that next year.
We have to do it together at 2025. Us
Yeah,
two.
If we have if we have 2 years, I can help.
2025, you're
all of
doing
it would
it.
be like getting Russian fighter pilot harnesses, which are not cheap.
I don't know if that's very very.
It's not. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
Oh man,
But
guys, listen, I need to jump out. I'm so sorry.
yeah, no, you're
No, but
good.
thanks for having me. It was fun. I'm glad
Yeah.
that we got to chat because I needed all these. I had my questions too, and I'm glad that you guys got to answer some of them. And I can't wait to see everybody there.
See you
Can't wait
next
to
week.
see you, Kari.
See you next week.
Yeah, see
See
you
guys
next week.
My gosh.
See you next
Bye.
Love you
week.
guys.
Have a
You
safe
too.
flight.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Kels, obviously we know Ochi.
Yeah.
What other ones are you doing? Oh yeah, are you doing okay, question. Are you doing Attack the Clones Anakin this year?
I think it's Revenge of the Sith based off the wig I bought.
Okay, but why but my question was when I saw it, I was like, wait, hold on. Like in your cosplay thing, you put Attack the Clones of Anakin. I was like, what the hell is this?
Listen, Attack the Clones Anakin is the superior Anakin.
I'm sure we can tie part of the hair up then at the back.
Just shave my head and then I show
Do
up.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Commit to the bit, baby.
Like the one
Commit
little-
to the bit. Commit to the bit.
Wants to like shave my head. So
Hey,
I will
I will say this. I will say this, Kels.
more.
If you did it, Ochi would go onto your head a little bit easier.
It would because I do have to wear a wig cap to put that mask on.
See, I mean, there's
I mean,
a lot
you
of
gotta
benefits.
you gotta
to this.
commit like I did. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Chase, you still have the Padawan tail, don't you?
You could get some Jedi robes and just be a Padawan, Chase.
really could.
I could. We've got a
Yeah.
Jedi robe I could wear.
There you go.
Do it. Chase, join
Yeah.
us.
So I have Anakin, and then I have. Oh my god, Ziri from the High Republic Convergence. If you
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
wearing her wedding dress that I made off of fan art.
There you go.
Yep.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Wait, before that, wait, why am I spacing out?
Ochi.
Ochi, and I'm also Markion Ro. That's the one I'm forgetting.
Markion.
Yeah.
Which way are you doing that Saturday?
Yeah.
No, because wait, when are you doing Ochi? Because I thought you. Oh yeah, Chris is doing
Ochi's Monday.
Vader Monday. Yeah. Chris, I can't believe you're doing Vader 2 days.
I'm
I
not
made
doing
it
it the whole day on Monday. I'm doing it for like 2 hours for Kels.
Vader pics.
Oh God. Chris, what are your cosplay plans? I mean, we already got Vader 1, but
So Lando,
Yeah.
obviously, and then taking the Lando picture with Billy D on Friday,
Markion is so
And-
good.
and
I can't
then Vader on Saturday and Monday, and then Sunday, as some of y'all just saw, Keller and
you-
Beck.
Are you shaving or no?
No.
Always
I'm
love.
kind of
Nah.
disappointed.
I'm not. No.
Oh man, that would have been funny to see Chris just like have the mustache.
That is a requirement for the Rebel Legion. I was like, well, guess I'm not being in the Rebel Legion as Lando.
Actually, I ran into a really like close to cosplay Lando Disney bounder when I was at Disneyland earlier this month. They looked fire. It was like It was very exciting. I'll show you a picture when we get there, Chris, because they looked super cool.
Okay.
No, but
Oh my god, I gotta take a picture of the bar with Lando in the window for you. Remember, there's a bar literally like that right over there. That just it's not a Star Wars bar. They just have Lando in the window.
That's
mean-
awesome.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Why
that's
wouldn't
true.
they?
So my cos plans for celebration
Are
are
Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan.
yep are as follows: Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan, Blue Obi-Wan.
This is Anakin that day. Look
Oh,
at our
man.
combination.
Man, look at and we got Jedi Satine
Hell
for
yeah,
Lannis, so she'll
Maggie's
do
Chris.
oh man, we are hitting on all cylinders. Then we got Blue Obi-Wan,
Yep.
which I haven't seen.
Obi-Wan.
I haven't seen anybody really cosplay Blue Obi-Wan's thing that have that yet. So I'm hoping I'm like.
Are you
I'm sure
gonna?
there's
Are
be a
you?
ton
Are
of
you
people
going
cosplay.
to walk around with like meat in your pocket?
No, I really should. To be honest, I
Just
really
get some
should.
like styrofoam and like carve it out or something.
So the way that's gonna work, Alanis is I'm holding because she's doing Khaleesi Thrawn
Yeah.
crossover.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
so cool.
I'm in
What the
charge.
hell?
I'm in charge of holding the bag, and I was like, you know what? Actually, that works out because he actually is supposed to like in some of the shots he has a backpack. So I'll just add that with that, and then we're gonna do Kenobi Obi-Wan like his outfit there. And then Monday I'm not doing a cosplay,
Yeah,
so it'll just be me.
nothing.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, not Thursday?
Friday, Saturday, Monday.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
Friday,
going on.
Saturday.
Yeah, Friday,
Yeah, it's
Saturday,
like
Sunday,
Sunday.
Monday, because they like to do it on holidays.
Yes.
Right, because it's Easter.
Yep. Easter.
Yeah.
Correct.
The day the Lord rose from the dead.
Apparently.
Also, I don't remember the duration of it, but it's also Passover during this time.
Yes.
So
Yeah. That ends Easter Sunday.
Yep. But what was I gonna say?
cos plans.
Oh yeah. So those are the cos plans for right now. If I wanted to, I could have done Callus, but
should
it was on. It was too
Get
short
those mutton
notice.
chops.
No, I would. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be Imperial Callus. It'd be Rebel Callus. Hot
All
Callus,
right.
as he is called. Hot Callus.
Say that
Well, his
again.
boyfriend did just show up at Mando, so
I swear. Okay.
That was one of the first questions I asked. I was like, "Where the fuck is Callus?"
Yeah. So speaking of
birthday.
Mando and
Spoiler
Ahsoka,
warning.
so we are. Wait. What? Has
Spoiler
Haley
warning.
not seen
I
it?
still, I haven't seen it yet.
oh
Dick face.
Chase.
We have been busy moving in. Okay.
No. I'm just upset that we spoiled it for you.
I've seen hints on the TikTok. It's fine.
All right. Okay. Kels, you did.
48 hours. Fair game.
Kels is giving you the 48 hours comment. Oh my god.
So we spent last night after we got like food and got like stuff organized. We watched like the end of Bad Batch.
Wow.
So we've all seen Bad Batch, right?
I agree. Yeah, I got a bunch
Tech's
of
not
texts
dead.
from my
Tech's
girlfriend
not dead.
about
No,
way.
he's not.
No body, no body,
no
no
fall
death.
damage in Star Wars, and they
Also,
showed
No.
there was no blood on those goggles.
Nah,
I don't think they would have shown the goggles if he was really gone.
Exactly.
That's fair.
nah.
You just
so
got a
let's-
boo boo.
So let's talk about the big panels. Some of us were lucky to get into the big panels.
Lucasfilm.
We're
What?
in twin
I
sons
will
for
be
everything.
there
I
when they
think.
announce that Rogue Squadron is happening. I will be in the room.
Yeah, we're going to the Rogue Squadron panel.
We are.
Oh,
That one's
wait,
on- that one's on
Chase,
Tuesday.
Chase, you got. Chase, what panels did you get into?
Galaxy for Ahsoka and Bad Batch.
Galaxy for Ahsoka and Bad Batch.
Okay.
Villains, no.
What?
Did we get villains?
No.
Villains,
Because
no.
they glitched.
Oh, What was the other
Oh
one?
yeah, I remember that. That was weird.
It was villains, but then they said, just kidding.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Oh,
That stinks.
I'm excited for the Ahsoka one. I'm more
Yes.
so excited that the potential to see Hera in real life.
Oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
gonna die.
Same.
Yeah.
For reasons.
It's gonna be rough.
So, do we think that it's Mary Elizabeth Winstead playing Hera?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, at this point,
Absolutely.
I'm okay with it.
I mean,
I wonder if they would do a flashback and somehow utilize her and
And Ewan.
Ewan's son as Jason.
no, just like somehow Hera met Obi-Wan.
No, just they have a baby. Just use the baby. Although at this, I mean, I know it would have to be a flashback because, you know.
Well,
that's-
Ahsoka.
that's-
Well, technically, Ahsoka's like the first.
It's
part of the first
unclear what the
season.
timeline
From
is going
what
to
I-
be.
Well, we'll
from
find
what-
out with the timelines book that's finally coming out.
Oh my god, that is a huge that is like cannot be understated. That's probably gonna be the first purchase I get is that fucking book because I've needed that book like last fucking week.
When they announced it last year, I've been waiting for it, and it's
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
out.
Exactly. So now I'm like, oh, I wonder when this happens. Oh wait, I can look it up.
I'm hoping that at one of the like smaller panels that like because last year at the publishing panels they teased that they're going to do a Dash Rendar book in canon, and I'm really hoping we
Yes.
get like confirmation that Dash Rendar's coming back.
Lost Stars 2 win.
Lost Stars 2, Lost Stars sequel.
I don't have the strength. I mean, I need to know what happens, but I don't have. And especially now that we're starting to get some really interesting perspectives as to what it looks like for an ex-Imperial after the Battle of Endor and
Yeah.
Jakku and everything, you know, with the whole whatever the program is that Pershing and Kane are in. I'm curious about what that's gonna look like.
What are our okay? Obviously, Kels is gonna say Rogue Squadron gets announced again.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Lando. Besides
I will
those
be
two,
running around the convention center if that gets announced while I'm in Lando.
If Dennis Lawson's announced that Rogue Squadron is in production, I will be the most unbearable person of the entire convention.
No, not true. Not true. No, Chase will be the most.
I don't know. I think it'll be a good tie.
You will no. Okay, it'll be the same reaction where Kels and Chase saw the X-wing for the first time in Galaxy's Edge.
Okay, here's what I want to happen, right? Here's like my 100% realistic expectation is I want Patty Jenkins to come up on stage and say, "Hey everyone, I know you're all really excited and you were all excited for Rogue Squadron, but unfortunately, I won't be able to make Rogue Squadron." And then Danger Zone comes on, and then Tom Cruise comes on stage, and he says, "So we're just gonna take the scenes from Maverick and we're gonna digitally enhance it to put X-wings in there."
I mean,
Oh my god.
I mean,
it's
considering
the same movie, guys, but trust me, it's worth it.
I mean, considering that Top Gun Maverick was essentially a New Hope trench run anyway.
It's fine.
Maverick
a
and
Star
Bruce
War.
have the same relationship that Wedge and Snap have. So,
And the kicker is John Williams then comes on stage and does his rendition of Danger Zone.
No,
I know I said I'd retire after Rise of Skywalker, but you know, Rogue Squadron's the only movie. that matters.
Danger Zone into March of the Resistance.
Yes.
So what?
Please.
So I think, and I'm gonna hate that I'm actually saying this. I think we're gonna get an announcement of Obi-Wan season 2.
Ooh.
I hope not.
I hope not either, but I have a sneaking suspicion because they made that Obi-Wan panel. Remember that Obi-Wan panel was originally not supposed to be a queue. It was supposed to be a free one.
No, it
But
wasn't.
then
weird. I honestly.
yeah, it was when it was first announced.
It was.
Yeah.
They were gonna do a queue. It just wasn't gonna be the big ones.
Yeah,
So
I hope we get Andor season 2.
Was gonna show up at the.
I would love to see
Or
and hear
announce
some stuff about Andor season 2.
you
I'm
will.
very-
we're gonna get a preview to Acolyte during
Yeah.
this film showcase. I'm
Okay.
convinced.
I could see that.
We got an Ahsoka one, even
I
though they've been filming for like 2 weeks, and like Acolyte's been filming for months now, so I feel like we'll get a pretty good trailer preview to that.
I think if you don't get a trailer, I think you meet the cast.
That
They are because I feel like that is more doable than showing footage because they are filming in England or in Europe.
Team better come on.
Is Acolyte the one with James McAvoy or is that Rogue Squadron? I never remember what's what.
James McAvoy. I don't think.
I see Charles Chapman in person.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tommen's in it. Tommen's in Acolyte.
I see, and he's Blake.
Wait,
He's 17.
Tommen from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, he's in Acolyte.
Oh, interesting.
One of my favorite movies of all time. Kat understands. If I see Dean Charles Chapman in person, I will be so unbearable.
I will be carrying you.
I will be sobbing on the floor.
I think the big trailers that are going to happen Celebration, right? Well, the Lucasfilm one, we're going to get the announcement of the movie. Don't know whose it is, but we're gonna get that announcement. We'll get a release date.
Hopefully.
We'll get either a tease or a cast. Like we meet the whole cast of Acolyte. You're going to get a trailer, which will be released to the public for Skeleton Crew, because I feel like after Ahsoka, which the Ahsoka panel, they're gonna show a trailer in that.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they're gonna show it during the Lucasfilm. I think they'll touch on it.
But it's gonna be in the Ahsoka panel.
But that'll be during the Ahsoka panel on Saturday. So just Lucasfilm showcase. I think we get the announcement of the movie. We get
Acolyte release date.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones will probably do another trailer since it's literally that movie comes out in June, right?
Yeah.
So 2 months. That's probably when the press tour will start, right?
Yeah.
So Harrison the whole cast will probably be maybe not the whole cast, but like 3 cast members will be there for Indiana Jones.
We'll see if Harrison shows up. Harrison.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Harrison's
maybe.
been to like 3 celebrations.
So he might show up.
Yeah, he might show up because this is the last.
He'll show up for Indy.
He'll show up for Indy, but not because he gives.
He doesn't give a shit about Star Wars.
I mean, he was
to like 3 Star Wars celebrations.
Yeah.
And he only showed up last year for the John Williams celebration bit, really.
Yeah.
I think you'll get a sneak peek of Andor season 2.
Yeah,
because they are doing filming. I think you get a release date for Andor season 2.
Hope so.
That won't be until probably late next year, though.
Yeah, but there's still. I mean, even if you release a date, like it's a date, they can always move it
or time frame.
Yeah.
I think the other thing, especially for Elizabeth, is there's going to be stuff that's also just announced. Like we didn't know Vision season 2 was happening at all, and also we didn't know that
glad
it was going to be like international studios. So that was announced at Celebration.
Yep.
Right.
I'm hoping at some point they do show something from at least one of the studios, like showing like one of the episodes. But yeah, they will probably announce something that like we don't know about.
Yeah.
This is not necessarily with any of the panels. I don't know how they would do this, but any sort of theoretical Jedi Survivor anything? I don't know.
They don't have any video game panel this year.
I don't understand.
I think it's very weird. Well, because I think it was Darth Chaco saw Cam Monaghan last night or something.
Cam last night, yeah.
So,
Chaco.
I mean, he got to play the. I don't know if.
Nope. Luke, stop.
Got it.
So what they'll probably do is because they had Hunters last year playable, like a demo.
Oh yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do for.
It is possible they will have, and it's gonna be probably a really long queue. And like going to multiple conventions, I'll say this: it's never worth it to play the game for like 5 minutes. It's just not. Like the excitement you get out of it is just like, oh, this was cool. You don't really get. You're gonna be You will never play a video game as badly as when have someone standing over your shoulder for 5 minutes trying to tell you what to do.
And I'm already pretty bad at Fallen Order. I'm a button masher video gamer. Like,
So
I don't know what I'm doing.
most likely something like that, if they don't have a panel for it, it'll get lumped into another panel, and they'll be like, hey, we'd like to introduce, if he's going to be there, they'll introduce Cameron, or they will show like an extended gameplay clip or an extended story clip. I with it being so close, I don't see it not having a presence of some sort. I think best case scenario, there's a playable demo of it. Worst case scenario, they show like a gameplay clip of something you haven't seen yet.
I know there's like a book club panel and they're talking about battle scars, but I think that's a general populace run kind of thing, not run by like on any of the main stages.
Yep. Aiden. This isn't like VC. What are you looking forward to most doing Celebration? I know you went last year with all of us, but
this is the first time hearing that Aiden is being at Celebration.
Are you serious?
I didn't know.
He's been.
I didn't realize he was going.
Yeah,
See, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, he's going. He's arriving later that afternoon on Thursday, right? Correct?
Yeah, so I leave Wednesday from Phoenix like around 7:30ish, and I'm probably landing around 1:30ish at Heathrow. So depending on how I get to London, I don't know, probably closer to 2 or 3 o'clock.
So, but back to the question, Aiden, what are you looking forward to most with this year's Celebration?
Inferno Squad.
I was fortunate enough to get into the Lucasfilm Studio Showcase panel on one of the streaming stages.
You son of a bitch.
Let's go.
So,
Aiden, you son of a bitch.
So I definitely would say I'm looking forward to that a lot. And then in terms of any advice I might give to any first-time Celebration goers, the day before Celebration starts, don't really wander around the, convention center because like I think it was like Luke, Harith, and me were kind of just wandering around like in at the Anaheim Convention Center, and we were looking for the place to pick up our passes, and I saw someone open a door, so I'm like, "Oh, an opening! Let's just go this way." I almost got taken out by a security guard. Like, what are you doing in here? You can't be in here right now.
Oh, it was great. Aiden, you know what I'm looking forward to most?
What's that, Luke?
The insane shit that you are going to say, out of pocket stuff that you were going to say. Like, we're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be
Luke
in
and Aiden being in an Uber again.
Oh yes! I cannot fucking wait. Oh my god, Aiden. So Aiden. So me, Aiden, and Harith were waiting outside of Char's hotel because we had to go back to ours, and we were talking about Ubers, and Aiden pops out his phone and goes, 5-star Uber ready, man. Best in the game. And I'm like, what in the fuck are you talking about, Aiden? And he's just like, he pulls out his phone and just like, hey, 5-star rating. And I'm like, oh my god.
Chase is a new challenger approach.
I've got to head out. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, but we have.
All right, bye, loser.
Bye.
We were only here. We are. No, but Aiden, any other
Words of wisdom?
Yeah. Oh, this is a big one. This is no, not that one.
What?
This one.
Yes.
Please.
Heartily agree with that one.
Please make sure I drink water while I'm Vader.
Yes, make sure you guys hydrate.
Yeah, I will
and eat.
like.
Absolutely need to.
I have it's not in my room with me. I have a water bottle and it literally has a puck at the bottom that lights up to remind me to drink water because I'm terrible.
So I will say this, and on a serious note, Alanis and I, well, I am because she's a diabetic, so I will be on a hey, eat Like, make sure you guys are taking care of each other and making sure like people are eating. Not like police them, but just like make sure that everybody's eating and kind of do that
Drink
stuff because
water.
it's yes, drink water because Alanis and I were in line for our photo op with Ewan last year, and she almost almost passed out. If we wouldn't have had like a nice family behind us that gave her a fruit roll up, we would have been bad news bears. So make sure you bring snacks and stuff so that if you don't want to spend money at the convention or on food or stuff like that, make sure you have it in your bag because you can have food and drink in the convention. So that's a big thing. So just make sure you're prepared. Eat, drink, do as much as you can. That would be the main thing that I would say to you guys. Now, speaking of photo ops, okay? So everybody here, I'm pretty sure, has a photo op. Haley, do you have a photo op?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Aiden, do you have a photo op?
Not this year, no.
All right. So did you guys? Did you guys have some last year?
No.
I did not.
Oh, Jesus.
I refuse to spend money on it.
Okay, that's fair.
I do have one, and I actually was just thinking about that, and I have a question.
Okay, what's the question?
And it's specifically about how they have these like group times.
It's so it's not mass chaos. That's
Yeah, but it's like it's not like everybody has like, you know, it's like a group at 2, a group at 3. How I guess question for that, how early can you queue before your time?
Just like 15 minutes, right? Isn't it, Chris?
So there is a general area where all the photo ops and autographs are taking place.
Yes.
And
Right.
so where your person is for the photo op, there will be a general area where you can just kind of like hang out beforehand. And at least last year it was near the Celebration Live stage, so you could at least hear things if you have good vision, which most of us have glasses, so we don't.
My contacts have a new prescription.
See, there you go. So they'll like let you in, and there'll be like a little line that you sort of wait in for the person, and then they'll bring you in.
And how long? If you get there, like let's say your group is at 2, you're there at 1:45. How long might you expect to queue? I know they try to keep it moving, but
it depends on your group.
But it also depends on if they're bringing the actor for like the Celebration Live stage or the Return of the Jet or the panel, because
any of
last
the panels.
year one of my friends had the Tamora Morrison picture.
And it was ATOC,
and they ripped him from the thing because he had to be there for the Attack of the Clones panel, but they didn't tell the photo ops people that was what he was doing. So they're like, they just took him. We don't know where he went. And then someone had to figure it out. So then they scheduled that like 4 hours later that day that people had to come back.
Yeah, hopefully they got that all figured out. But Elizabeth, basically, I would say get to your photo op as early as you want to. If you're in like group A,
I don't
be
even
there
remember.
right on time or be there earlier than that. I will say this. We got you in early and kind of like we were like one of the first groups to go in. You want to try to be one of the first ones in the morning, because if you get them later in the day, they're not as chipper. Like understandably,
I might have to change some things
because they're going through, like they're seeing I don't know how many people, but it's insane. It's truly insane. So we were lucky enough to get Ewan in the morning, and we got Hayden in the morning. So you could tell like Harris was like at 2 and ours was at 11. You could tell Ewan was like, oh god.
I'm gonna go. I need to go find my phone so I can look at my things. I'll be back in a second.
No,
Or you just, like, meet Dennis Lawson, who isn't very popular, and then I'll see him at 16. Mans is just chilling. Of course, I was chilling because I will be crying the whole time.
No, you will be hyperventilating.
I will be like literally like, walking in.
Wait, did Harith bring the Aftermath book?
He's gonna bring it.
You should probably make sure that he packed it.
Well, he's already here, so if he didn't unfox, but it's fine.
Well, yeah, there you go. Or you just go and go to a bookstore and buy one.
Or mine.
Yeah.
And just take it.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to see me be emotionally incompromised, I will be meeting Dennis Lawson on Saturday evening, and I will become out a sobbing mess. It's
Dude,
fine.
I guarantee you, you are going to be the one that holds up that line because you will be uncontrollable.
I will walk in I'm seeing him with a friend of mine, so it's not just gonna be me in there.
Who are you seeing? Who are you seeing them with?
I'm seeing with my friend Ash. I don't know.
Yeah, Ash. Yeah.
Oh, Ash is gonna be there.
I didn't know Ash was gonna be there.
Wait, which Ash are we talking about? Not Maggie's roommate Ash.
Ash for Clan Ren.
Yeah, Ash for Clan Ren. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
okay.
I know both.
Be there.
I
So,
know
yeah.
people. Kels.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So yeah, I'm gonna meet. Yeah, we're meeting Dennis Lawson together, so at least they'll be there to like hold me up if I need emotional support.
Keep you joining the
Pres-
different disguise every time.
So I'm in group 1 for Billy D. Williams because I'm pretty sure I'm the first person that bought a photo.
Yeah,
Honestly,
gotta love it.
Honestly, I'm thinking that Dennis just doesn't have a lot of people that wanted to meet him, so he's just meeting people at the end of the day. Because like mine's at 6 p.m. on Saturday, so I'm like, man's just chilling all day, and then we'll meet me, and then probably won't want to meet anyone else because I'll be a sobbing mess the entire time.
Mine's at 1 p.m. on Friday, and my logic is it's okay. All right, they didn't do him in the morning. The reason why they didn't do him in the morning, he's an older guy, right? He's in his 80s, so he'd be up early, right? He should be ready to go at like 10 a.m. or something like, right? But no, they didn't do it because they're gonna bring him up for the Lando show announcement in the celebration stage, and I'm gonna be in there, and they're gonna announce it, and I'm gonna be the only Lando there.
Yes.
And so they're gonna see me, and they're gonna point me out and bring me on stage.
And then you'll meet him twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He'll go. Hello, what have we here? I met you earlier. It's
And
like,
then I'll try to say it and just not have a voice.
So right now I'm in group 2 of the Clone Wars at 2, and I think group 1 was at 1. So, and then I also have an autograph, and I don't know how that works. They don't have times up for that at all. So
yeah, it's whenever they're at the table, which is a very bad system, but you pretty much have to kind of like they'll release more information, or they should be releasing more information the closer you get to it.
I printed it out. Can I not change it anymore? Are they sold out?
You should be able to.
I'm not finding a thing, so
I'm still debating on whether I have Billy D sign the cape.
No, you gotta have him sign the cape. You have to have him sign the cape, Chris.
Yeah. Part of the reason that I want to do the Clone Wars on Monday is because I want to show Ashley my Disney bound that I made, given that she's such a parks person and like her universe and everything. Like, I kind of want to be wearing that. I'm also all right, hear me out. I'm debating if I should bring the Mickey ears that I got to go with the outfit. I know it's not Disney, but like they're so cute. Hold on, let me go find them because I love them so much and I want to wear them.
Chris, so
apparently sales aren't active right now.
Oh, really?
That's
for the photo ops? So
I wonder if their site is down or something.
So it may be the site, yeah.
So
it might be a site issue.
I made sure Hayden, ours is group 1 at 11, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what ours was for Ewan as well.
Elizabeth, so you're talking about Ashley? Are you talking about the Clone Wars 4?
I have
on Monday.
Clone Wars 4 on Monday.
For the autograph.
Sunday.
No,
Sunday.
photo.
We're doing
I have a Clone Wars 4 autograph, or no, Clone Wars 4 photo on Monday at 2. These are my ears. I got them on Etsy.
Nice.
Space Mountain ears. I have to plug them. They're super pretty, and I got so many compliments on them. But yeah, I'm like debating if I want to bring these.
Who was asking about autographs?
I have an autograph with Denise on Saturday.
They now have the times for autographs up. So Denise.
It literally just came up 1:30.
Yeah. So yeah. So I think if I do the Billy D autograph, I'll do it probably. Okay, so his is at 11 on Friday, so that's where he'd be. So I'd probably do it. I want to say I'll do it Saturday or maybe right after the photo on Friday, because if I sign the cape, I don't want to wear it.
Haley,
what's up?
Haven't heard much from you. What are you looking forward to seeing? What are you looking forward to doing at Celebration? Or what are you most excited for?
I'm most excited to see everyone again.
Yes.
I think that was so much fun and very, very excited just to hang out with people, and then also all the announcements, like just the little ones. Like
Haley, I will say this.
What's up?
You got to see me at my most vulnerable.
I did.
Do you remember that?
Oh
yeah, Kels. Wait, Kels, were you with us too? Okay, so you both got to see me in my most vulnerable state. I will say this. So last year I was lucky enough because Chris and Codename Fulcrum messaged me to get into the premiere of Kenobi last year.
I got M's ticket because she gave it to me. She's like, I don't care about Kenobi much. Do you want my ticket? And I was like, yes.
Yeah. So I was in line we sat with Andrew Demolanta and Nikki Demolanta, who are from the Schmodown. They do the trivia with, or used to do trivia with the Schmodown. That's no longer a thing anymore. But we got to hang out with them. So I got to watch Kenobi, the first episode. I wish I would have stayed for the second one, but I had to do trivia. But Haley, literally, I shit you not. I look over at Haley and my eyes are just water.
I was also sobbing.
Oh, it was so goddamn. That's the most vulnerable I've ever been.
An emotional evening in the best ways.
Oh my god. And you can if
Kels,
you go,
what are you doing?
Kels, are you Kels? Put that down before we get demonetized. Before we get demonetized. No showing that. I'm not against that, but I don't want to get demonetized. No, she's struggling to take. Oh nope, she's not trying to take it off. All right. No, but Haley, besides hanging out, like what's the biggest thing that you're most excited? Like what's the panel that you're looking forward to?
I think Ahsoka. I was excited for Villains of the sequel trilogy, but I was got by the we're actually not showing it on Twin Sun stage. That was cruel and unusual, and very sad about that. But Ahsoka, very excited for Ahsoka. Yeah, and I have a poster tube this year, which is very exciting.
Same.
It has a strap on it. So I won't have to like carry it around. It's big moves.
Yes, I was on FaceTime with Beth, I think like a month ago, and I was like, I just don't know, like, I need it. She's like, just get a poster holder for it's great for your lightsabers.
Yeah.
So you can put your blades in it, and you can put in posters that we're gonna get. So, also another thing, most likely, if you get into the Lucasfilm panel,
we're gonna get exclusive posters.
You're gonna get exclusive posters. So keep that in mind. That happens at the Celebration stage, Galaxy stage, and Twin Sun stage. So all three of them.
High Republic will probably give us a poster because they gave us a poster last year.
Yes.
At the panel.
So be on the look. Like getting a poster holder, very useful. Very, very useful.
They sell like flat ones, but they cost money and they don't fit all the posters that you get.
Yes.
So highly recommend tube.
Yeah.
I have a couple in my possession, and I might double up with that for my lightsaber blade, but they're really bulky. I'm like,
well, here, hold on. I'll go grab mine.
I have a lightsaber sheath. I'm like, I wonder if I could make both of those work.
I would put it.
It's chaos. I'm checking in for my flight right now to find my passport.
So I got this. It's
heck yeah.
It's kind of like a professional thing. No, this is what Beth suggested I get. So I got this. So I'm probably gonna bring 2 blades because the longer blade for Obi-Wan just doesn't want to. It moves too much, so I'll probably bring another one, and this is probably what we'll put all of our posters in. But yeah, bringing something like this is very important. I wish I had one last year because then I wouldn't have bought in this picture, but also I love that picture, so it's actually kind of worth it that I didn't have it there last year. But it's very that's one thing that I would say is getting some like tips like this. You know what I mean? I didn't have much for tips last year because it was my first con period. So it can get kind of hectic and crazy. But yeah, posters, stuff like that. I actually talked to one of the people from ReedPop, and I was able to get 2 extra Kenobi posters. So if you like get in with the right people, you can get more posters.
Yeah. Also, at the end of the con, if they have any of the posters still available, they will be giving them out.
Yep, they're giving them out.
Where I met Mark Thompson for the second time.
Yep.
Wait, guys, I think we all know which cosplay moment I want to sell. Hold on, wait. Get Pat's question up.
Pat's question?
Yeah.
Okay. And while we have Pat's question,
I think we
Elements here.
We all know what I want to recreate, even though I won't be said cosplay over. I think we know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. We don't. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Pep.
Yes.
What's going on?
Not much. How's everybody?
Host of the Star Wars TikTok Hype House for celebration.
It's gonna be Darth Vader's fortress.
Oh yeah, pretty
much.
Yeah. Pep, what are you looking forward to most with this celebration?
Meeting everyone I haven't met yet, because there's a lot of people, mutuals from the UK.
Yeah.
That didn't get to come to Anaheim, so.
Well, on East Coast too.
Yes. Just meeting everyone else.
Yeah, meeting everybody.
It seems
else,
like throughout the year, mutuals grow, and there's just more and more people to meet.
Yeah.
Or
that is for sure.
New mutuals who I became mutuals with after celebration, who are at Anaheim. We were at the same event, and we just did not meet.
Yes, there's a lot of people we missed.
That's so true though, because one of the people that I met through the Tolkien community is a big Star Wars fan. He helps. If you guys know the channel Nerd of the Rings, he just recently started a Star Wars channel, and he kind of does the same thing with Star Wars now. Keaton helps do writing for like his scripts and stuff, and doing like all the layouts and stuff like that. So he's gonna be there, and I had him on for one of the reactions for Rings of Power, and we got to talking, and he's going. So just like from different communities, people are going, and obviously from the UK. So I totally agree with you, Pep. Like meeting people from across the pond is just gonna be fantastic to see.
I think
to tie it in.
I think we had like 3 or 4 people on Dyad like after celebration who were like, "Yeah, I was there." I was like,
"What?"
So were we?
to tie it into Pat's question, what moment are we gonna recreate from Return of the Jedi? We're gonna recreate Victory Celebration with everybody meeting and re-meeting for the first time.
Gonna randomly be there.
Chaco there too. He can't run away this time.
Well, people are saying we should do that on Monday when we're all tired. I was like, I think we should do it on Friday because that's when we'll have the most joy.
So here's the other thing. For those that know the Pod One's lore, Chris has been advocating for me and him to reenact.
You have to do it. It's in my to-do
list. It's not. I'm not gonna be in the correct outfit that day.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Neither will I.
Yeah, but yours is more accurate than mine.
Yeah, but Empire Vader and Kenobi Vader there are distinct differences. I know them now.
Yeah, we're gonna drag Luke through fire. Like
your pain has just begun, Obi-Wan.
I do have
My
a question.
is. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go
Haley.
on. Go on. Okay. So I'm doing the Princess and the Scoundrel. I know someone. I think Chris wanted
Yep.
to do a photo.
Yep.
Am I doing it on the wrong day?
What you're doing it on Friday,
I'm
right?
doing it on Friday.
No, that's the right day.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'll just be a
No.
really excited Anakin then. That's
Yeah, we're just gonna
Yeah.
have people there, and
Well,
Beth
well,
Revis
right.
is gonna show up. I think. I don't know. I don't know if she
Nice.
said she was gonna be there or
Right.
not. But she said,
Should
if
I
we
bring
do
my
it, we have to
copy?
send it
Damn.
her a picture. And so, yeah, I suggested it like as soon as they released that photo of it last year. I'm like, we got to do it.
That is one of the ones that's like next up on like I wanted like have most of the Leias in my wardrobe eventually. The one thing with those is my hair is not that long and I'm actually cutting it short for Rey and then doing like a piece, but I don't want to do a wig for any cosplays. That's like one of my things that I'm like, thank God there are so many lovely brunette female Star Wars characters to cosplay. I can't do wigs.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just do my natural hair and just say use your imagination.
Fair
That's
enough.
fair.
Yeah.
Pep, when are we getting a Jedi cosplay from you?
I don't know, but following Chase, I'm doing sort of like a Coruscant fashion Axel Greylark, so I need to find a Gela.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, I know someone who's doing Gela.
When are you Axel? Wait, hold on. When are you Axel? Because there's a Convergence group on Sunday. We're doing it Sunday. I have a Gela, a Fun
Sunday?
I'm Ziri. I'm Ziri.
Is one of them So Much Life cosplay? Is that who's doing Gela?
Yes, that's our Gela.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a Fun too. We have a Gela. We just need an Axel, and then we have the whole polycule.
I need to catch up on High Republic.
I'm cosplaying this part. and I have
We Axel on Sunday, and we have the whole squad. That's
yeah. So I have like this like really kind of weird like poncho hoodie like that is sort of like Coruscant fashion. So
yeah, there you go.
I mean I couldn't find anyone to do his robes for me, but you know this much looks like it.
By the way, kind of Nebraska flex, Lydia Kang. She works at the hospital that I work at. So
You told me this. I knew this.
yeah.
Everyone else.
So in the presence of greatness. By the way, talking about presence of greatness, it's Dedra!
Yes!
Hi, guys. How's
Our
it going?
favorite girl boss.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Actually, no. She gets to be Beth. I will stick with Elizabeth. And there's then there's the double lawyers. That's just confusing.
I was talking about the lawyers.
So,
lawyers.
So Beth,
what's up?
Do you want me to make the announcement, or should we let you make the announcement?
You can make the announcement.
So, contrary belief, this woman, hold on, this woman right here is going to be in London.
Yes,
and she's going to Celebration. So, everybody,
Yay! Wait, can I minimize? Okay.
Everybody in the chat, I want to see W's for days.
Going to
because
so hard. Remember when I tapped Downtown Disney? It's gonna be that times two.
Beth,
I'm so excited. Yeah.
You had me. I was literally going to, if I had to, I was seriously going to fly out on Sunday and quit my job.
Don't. No. We are not quitting jobs. We are staying socioeconomically stable.
Because
we're Star Wars fans. We don't know what that means.
We don't know what that means.
That's true.
Says the guy holding a lightsaber.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, Beth.
What's
if
up?
you weren't going to go, it was going to be very, very somber. And I think I can say that for everybody in this group and everybody in the community, because you are a valued member of this community. And I you might not think that, but that is very much true. So
Thank you.
Just want you to know that.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you.
I have such
That's
fond
what-
memories of playing scavenger hunt trying to find Beth.
yes, Beth every single time last year, like she would be there, and I'd be like, Beth, you're gonna hang out with us, and she's like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go over there. And she'd like take off. I'm like, Beth. So this year, we
Hard
have
being
to
popular.
stay together.
Kidding.
You and me have to be tied to the hip. I am demanding.
Okay, especially on
mean,
Sunday.
Aren't you gonna get
when-
Obi-Wan? Isn't that?
When Beth is Deidre on Saturday, and we're just going to be walking around as Vader and Nero.
That's so true. I forgot about that.
I hope we run into a Palpatine so we can be like, "Hey, boss, what's up?"
We found Obi-Wan.
Yeah. But Beth,
What's up?
so now that we got the mushy news out of the way, what are you looking forward to most about this celebration?
I think it's for me. It's literally just I have really bad flying anxiety. So right now, just getting off the plane.
You will do perfectly.
The plane.
at that.
That's my number one thing. And then after that, just getting to see all my friends. I'm excited because I haven't seen you guys in like a year, so I'm
Yes.
excited.
Absolutely. What? So, see, you didn't get into any panels, but you are coming. You are coming to Omaha.
No.
You're coming to Obi-Wan with us. Like that
Oh
is
my God.
happening. You are joining us for Obi-Wan.
I will
Because
try.
It just wouldn't feel right if you weren't with us for Obi-Wan. I will say
thank
that.
you. Thank you.
So,
That's your
yeah,
thing.
sad Obi-Wan quotes. Yeah.
So
and like
many.
like I said earlier, I honestly hate this, but I also think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get a season 2 announcement.
I think, yeah.
I think that's probably going to happen, and I'm going to absolutely hate and love it at the same time.
I think that's
Yeah.
just like a fascinating thing, like that we got this amazing thing, and any other type of situation would be like, oh my god, we're getting more. But at the same time, we're like, I think that's such a fascinating way of experiencing the media that we're like okay with something being over and not wanting them to do more.
It's an interesting.
I think that's fascinating.
It's ass backwards, to be honest. It really is, because you're like, oh my god, we're getting like you think people would be really excited, but the way that ended. That season, and it was perfect. Like you couldn't have written a better ending, in my opinion. But
be like, I'm not sure if anybody watched Scrubs. I feel like it could end up being like that. I don't remember if like the last good season of Scrubs actually ended particularly well, but like following something up when you've already had such a strong story all the way through. Like, why mess with success, you know?
No, yeah.
And there's so much other, we were talking about earlier, all of the other things we might be getting announcements for. Like, there's so much room for expansion in the universe. Like, let's give some other stories a chance.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah. And also, like, how do you
But also
beat,
give it to
like,
me anyway.
Yeah.
True.
Like, only if we get more, like, Padawan, like, Anakin with Obi-Wan. I just want more.
There's 10 years worth of content we haven't seen, period, and it bothers me to no
Yes.
end. It's
Yes.
I would love a live action recreation of the one time that doesn't count from Brotherhood.
Oh shit! I would love. Hey,
Still haven't read Brotherhood.
See,
That'd be
I like Kato Namoidia from Labyrinth of Evil because it's hilarious. So that's why. Like,
Yeah.
if you know, you know.
We get
That's
we
my.
get both.
Or
I guess the real question is like, well, actually, no. I was gonna say like they can't bring back Vivian as Leia because like we kind of know that that's the end of their journey together until A New Hope. But damn, if I don't want more of that little girl as Leia, like give her her own show.
Do you like Leia, Princess of Alderaan? Weren't you good so?
Yes, like give her a couple of years until she's
Yeah.
like, because she's what 16 in that book. I only ever started it.
Yeah,
she's
16,
16.
yeah.
So I mean, Vivian's literally 10 years old, but like,
We're good.
I'm very much debating trying to meet her at Celebration because I just think she's such a like a wonderful little human being. Like calling her a child feels like she's just a small human.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who really loves droids, and I love that for her.
Yes, that was the cutest thing in like every single picture in the like the documentary.
She
how
just
she's
wants
literally
to
just
give
like
them all a
hugging.
hug.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's
I had
such
the
a-
same reaction when I met R2. Like, I like tippy tap happy danced. It was great.
So Beth and Pep, what would be your number one advice for those that this is their first con, one.
Ooh.
Two, it's their first celebration as well. Like, what would your advice be to those that are going to their first celebration?
The
Beth's-
biggest one is to accept that you're not going to see everything.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
So prioritize the things you want to see the most, because if you get caught up in trying to see everything, you're gonna miss out on those things.
Like Kels was saying, the spontaneity of like different moments, and like what Chase brought up earlier with Kaz, with the actor for Kaz. You know what I mean? It's just like those small little moments. So basically, the long and the short of it, don't plan everything out. Just kind of go with the flow. Like you really want to put it like for me, that timeline book is the first thing on the priority list. 'Cause I've been wanting that fucking book forever.
I need to know when everything happens in 19 BBY specifically.
Yeah,
there are
it's like-
too many events that happen, but they
I need it down to the hour.
No, literally, Siege of Mandalore. I need to know exactly when this shit happens. Like, I want Order 66. Like, so the Grogu scene happens in this framework of the movie. Like, I want down to the minute detail of like this. I want it down to seconds. I don't care.
Do you want it down to picoseconds, Luke?
Yes, exactly. I don't care what that is, but it sounded cool. But
I want to know every moment that someone gets shot or slashed, and I want to know who it was.
Exactly. Like I have been so invested into this fucking franchise for over like half my life. Give me what I want, damn it.
Yeah,
Give me this book.
Luke wants to know how long it took for Luke's hand to fall in Bespin and hit the bottom.
How long was that hand on Bespin after it got cut off before Palpatine got his hands on it?
Yeah,
got it.
That too. And why didn't Palpatine just take the lightsaber at that time? Because I'm pretty sure it was still in his hand, right?
Not a scrapper found the lightsaber.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm sure they. I don't know if that's an interesting biological question. Is what I think I remember, if I'm remembering the scene correctly, doesn't the lightsaber kind of like fall out of his hand when it doesn't his hand like open and they separate?
It's kind of hit or miss because
I'd have to go back and rewatch it.
It falls in his hand.
Yeah,
but probably an after effect of it tumbling down would just kind of.
I wonder if the hand like goes into like a sort of rigor mortis, or if it like kind of if the nerves and the muscles and the tendons like release themselves.
Well, eventually it would.
Well,
if it goes into rigor mortis, because that doesn't last forever.
There's some implications from the comics that would suggest it was separated purposefully by someone.
True.
Yep,
Interesting.
right.
I like how we're diving deep into a hand.
Listen, I was chatting with my boss today over lunch, like, because we were talking about the newest Mandalorian episode, and I'm like explaining like the Mandalorian family tree and like, you know, the Corky Kenobi theory, and I'm just like, it's so good that this man does not think that I'm crazy.
So remember, Haley has not seen the newest.
That's why I'm saying nothing. I
just wanted to make that a broad thing. You're good. You're good, Elizabeth.
Generally, he was asking me questions, and I'm like info dumping to beat the band.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like.
So I wanted to show this. This
Okay.
is something that everyone should have if you are not good with standing for a long time.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I know what that is. Yep.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Nice.
I'm
300
seriously
pound capacity.
I've been gonna send one to my I fly out tomorrow, but I might send one to, if I can send one to my hotel in London, I'm gonna look into that.
You could probably find one at like a Brookstone or like a duty-free store. But it's pretty slim and fits in my backpack. So
I said earlier, Pep, like there's no sitting in Vader, so I'll just be standing. I can either stand or I can lay.
Could you lean?
Amazon,
Could you like lean?
I can.
I want the rainbow one.
But I can only lean backwards.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And I have
That's
to
on
keep
brand.
my head forward. And I have to keep my head forward. To
I
keep
don't
the
know.
back
I don't know how Anakin did it, dude. That'd be a pain in the ass.
It's
Doing
like
that for
Batman.
25 years.
You do know
Noah
was,
Noah
like,
posted a
made to hurt
video.
Okay.
Noah posted a video today.
you remember how cute
like,
Batman was?
yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
that's gonna be me.
Yeah. Oh god damn. That is like not practical at all.
That's going to be me. Or it is me
It is.
in the thing. You get
Yeah.
momentary.
So here's the other question though, Beth. What are you bringing Sad Obi-Wan?
I don't. Okay, so I don't know. It depends how much I can fit in my suitcase because I have to bring work clothes because I'm
Oh
working.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. You
Yeah.
you have to
I
work.
have a working woman over here.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
It's on brand. It's very. I just have to say it's on brand for my cosplay, and I will actually have to be working on Friday too because I have a brief due on Monday. So it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have my iPad, and it's gonna be so on brand.
Save
Yeah.
cat. That's
We
what
love it. We love it. We love it.
Yeah. So it
But
depends.
so you are bringing Dedra though, right?
Oh yeah.
Bring it.
Multiple
She is Dedra.
Yeah.
Multiple versions.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Dedra. No, I'm not.
cosplay as Dedra.
Yeah. Dedra cosplays as her.
I wish
That's what it is. It's the other way around.
I wish that Ben was coming so that we could recreate our Halloween midnight pizza photo shoot.
Wait.
Oh my
The three of
God.
us went out. The three of us went out on Halloween, and I mean, you must have like thrown that together at the last minute, like closet cosplay Dedra. It was phenomenal.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was part of my I did like a Disney bound because I went
It was perfect.
the week before I went to trial, and my little treat to myself for surviving trial was a day on Galaxy's Edge. And I was like, I'm gonna do a Dedra Disney bound, even though like nobody knows who this character is, because it was like literally 5 up. Like I think episode 6 had just aired. And I was like, but I feel cool. Like, look at it one day.
I love it. Is that the Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss shirt from Emily's shop that you're wearing?
Yes.
Shout
Yes.
out to our Weird Aunt Emily for her amazing Etsy shop. I don't know where my Darksaber earrings went. I need to find those.
Oh,
They
I have them
disappeared
too.
in my apartment.
We could be Darksaber earring twins. Why not?
The real
Yeah, I'm gonna be
question
in
is,
cosplay most days. I like don't know. They were in my living room the other day, and everything is a
fit?
mess. So
yeah,
no, I think those will do.
Yeah. Wait, I actually have my I think I've
Beth.
shown. Who did I show? What?
Beth, here's the question.
What's up?
So
Yes.
2025 cosplay. Okay, just hear me out. I'm doing Mando Obi-Wan.
You're
Dye
doing
your
Mando
hair-
Obi-Wan?
Dye your hair red and do Bo-Katan.
I could get a wig.
Yeah,
y'all-
or do wig.
Do y'all know
Yeah.
what Beth's name in my phone has
It's Bo,
been
isn't
since
it?
I got her name?
Beth
Isn't it
Katan,
Bo?
right?
No, it's Beth Katan.
Beth Katan,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because
You're
at
Beth.
at the
You're
time,
Beth
your hair
Kenobi in
was
my
long.
phone.
Oh, thank you. I'm just we're all
I'm
just
just
each other's
saying, I'm just
characters.
I'm just saying. So you be Bo,
Okay.
I'll be Obi-Wan, and Alanis will be Satine.
Alanis is Satine.
Will be
Oh no,
dead
who's gonna
Satine.
be Maul?
Dead Satine. Dead Satine. I don't know.
Who's
Ven.
gonna be Maul?
Okay, so Ven's not going now?
Not as far as I
That's a
know.
bummer.
Last I talked to him. I think he was here. He can tell us.
Yeah, Ven.
Best 10 Kenobi.
What's up with that?
Yeah, Ven.
But
I can text him, but as far as I know, I did not think he was coming.
Yeah.
We just got Chris over there playing with with his Vader lightsaber. Oh, look! It's a friend.
Look, it's a wild Maggie.
This has gotten out of control. It's gotten really out of control. So okay.
Chase says that they can be Maul.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Be Maul,
That's
and I'll be
perfect.
like an Infernal Squad member because I'm gonna potentially attempt an Infernal Squad build. I don't know how that'll go.
Eventually, I want to get something Padme in my repertoire. I don't know which one though. Her
Ooh,
costumes
yes.
are also complicated.
Interesting.
So I feel like
I
everyone
wanna do a-
G knows this one because it's like
I
the
know,
easiest.
but with Leia, I'm already gonna have like all the white outfits, and I'm like,
Look,
I really want to do the picnic dress, the yellow picnic dress, because it's amazing.
Alicia's doing that, right?
I
She's
know,
bringing
it's
that
so
right?
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her stuff is
yeah.
gorgeous. Her and Keldar are like two of my favorite Padme cosplayers. I mean, Keldar does everything phenomenally, but amazing. Yeah,
So
Padme is just so complex. We love it for her.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, we do. Padme and Satine both have amazing.
And then Ahsoka, Ahsoka is cool, and I mean, but depending on how accurate you're going, because then you get into the Leku, and then you get into the face paint and the body paint and all, and then
I will say this. Codename Nick Codename Fulcrum has a cosplay coming out that he's going to show off at Celebration. So be on the lookout for that.
Is he
I
doing
peeled.
the only
What?
thing I can think of? I don't know. Is he doing Jesse? Like
No.
no. Okay.
I will.
Because
I will. I
because
will. I
he
will
did
keep
Rex.
I
Because I
will
know he
keep-
has
I will-
Rex.
Yes, he's doing Rex, but I am keeping. I'm keeping. If you don't follow him on TikTok, go.
Go follow him.
I don't know. I don't know if he revealed it yet, but he is doing a secret cosplay.
Well, he did tell me on Tuesday, but luckily for him, I don't remember.
Oh, really? You don't remember?
No, I mean we were talking about it.
Hold on,
'cause
Pat.
we were all
look at
at
the private
Galaxy's
chat.
Edge.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I think y'all were there. I think I might have missed it, but I thought I saw Kier was there around the same time as
We missed
y'all.
her.
Ah, bummer. We went out to Trader Sam's, but she did not come to the parks with us.
Any that wants to know? Yeah.
I was apparently. I also
Oh,
missed part of it.
interesting.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes. So be on the lookout for their.
Fascinating.
They got not armor, but they got stuff for that character. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be phenomenal. I don't know when he's doing it on. I think he's doing it during that meetup. So if you know that character, then you'll know who they are cosplaying. But
Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like just seeing the comments now. Brooke, 10 out of 10. I'm
Which
glad that
one?
you made it safely. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
oh, I never see the comments.
Yeah.
Also,
Wait,
I
hold
made
on.
it safely. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Brooke says yes. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like just seeing that. So yay. Yay,
Well,
flight anxiety
and
I know,
free.
Beth. I wish we could have been flying. I think you're flying like the day after me. I'm like, dang, we could have traveled together. Would have been nice.
Are you when are you leaving?
Tomorrow night, like
Ooh.
24 hours from now.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. We are leaving like almost a day
Yeah,
later.
I'm flying. Yeah, JetBlue. There's a part of me that would like reschedule, but I have tickets to the Olivier's on Sunday, which I guess Kels is gonna come with me.
That's so cool.
So
it'll be very, very much fun. I'm stoked.
Brooke said in the chat, because I haven't been paying attention to the chat, that last year she spent too much time on panels last year, and she wants to spend more time taking pictures and hanging out with other people and looking at other cosplays. So that is very important. Yes, we want to see the panels, but like Pep and everybody else has been saying, just you can prioritize that, but you don't. And Kels did say it as well. The spontaneity, like you never know what you're going to see or who you're going to meet up with. So don't have a structure, to be honest. Like I don't have
I have more meetups planned or plans for meetups than I do for panels.
I feel like I need to put a lot of this into my calendar.
There's so I've been talking about this for a while, how I wanted to recreate the Twilight of the Apprentice scene at Celebration, and so Alice, Alpha Glitch Girl on most everything, introduced me to Pura Cosplays, who's doing Rebels Ahsoka on Saturday, and she is organizing the Ahsoka meetup. So I'm like, well, now I'm just gonna do it with all the Ahsokas at once.
Oh, jeez.
I know. I wish I was doing an Ahsoka thing. I might like have
if I was OG,
a backup. I have like the Siege of Mandalore like athletic shirt from her universe. I could re-pull out my Disney bound that I did a couple of years ago, but
yeah.
Oh, Kels, when is the meetup on Sunday? Because I'm on the new stage at 3:30.
Oh wait. Yeah, the High Republic meetup on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 4 p.m. I think.
Do you guys want to crash the news stage?
Well, I think that did you say 3:30 on Sunday?
Yeah.
That's Alanis's panel
Yeah.
time. Unfortunately. Yeah, it is.
Dang it, we won't have our Axel. Okay.
I know that the lightsaber meetup is Friday evening.
Where are people finding information about meetups?
I just found a Facebook group that says that there's a Ray meetup Saturday at 9. That's so early. Thank God that's the day I'm doing it, but why? Why would you do something at 9 a.m. on a Saturday?
There's Lando's at Nando's at like
I
Friday morning.
That's
It's
amazing.
like Friday at 9. I don't want to do that.
If anybody wants to take pictures with Blue Obi-Wan, I will hopefully be the only one. So, but if you can find me, I'll make it a game. Just make it like, hey, I'm here. Be like that guy off of TikTok. Just post where he's at, and it's like people get prizes.
We just need to recreate, even though you won't be in the right Obi-Wan. Just
I will do it.
Me just appearing.
Do it, yeah.
And then you run, and then you.
Yeah, nope,
I'm just
that's
like right
happening.
there, you're like, nope.
Yeah, that's happening. That's happening.
Can I do the sound? Can I do the soundtrack in the back? Can I be like dun 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 dun?
Also, we have everybody here. So I had the idea. I've told I think Luke and Beth this, but I want to do like us in our cosplays reading thirst and mean tweets
Yes!
about our characters.
Yes,
Please.
Yes.
I've done it before, but I have a video up of doing the that really the speech that Carrie Fisher does to Queen Amidillo, and she has a new outfit and hairstyle every time she walks into a room. That speech is just that's like the best of the mean tweets, except it was a full-on public speech. Gotta love Carrie.
No, it's,
I am going to sign off. I think it is getting late since I'm on the East Coast now, and we still have to watch Mando.
Yeah. It's actually probably a good time for us to head
You've
off.
abandoned this
coast.
No. Time for me to get back to sewing.
Chris.
Yes.
Good time to end the episode.
Yeah, we can wrap it.
Okay. We'll start with Haley.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. No. Wait. Hold on. Element. Go ahead.
Alex and Molly and Andrew
Oh.
will be writing statements for Battle of the Dyads.
Ooh. Ooh, they're going to be writing questions for the good old tournament, huh?
Oh.
Interesting.
That's exciting.
So get your teams ready.
Yeah.
No, is it going to be is it going to be
It's Kells and
groups of is it going to be groups of 2 or groups of 3?
I had
Groups
it.
of 2.
I had it to you.
Okay, well shit. Now that makes things a little bit more difficult between the Pod Ones family.
Don't you have like 12 people?
Dude, that is very true. We're gonna have to have like branch offs of different teams.
Well, hey, I mean, like it's 2v2. The format's 2v2. Like you can theoretically have multiple chances to bring Pod Ones forward.
But anyway, so be on the lookout for that. If you want to participate, Element, how do they do that?
Just follow the Twitter at _element7_.
Okay, go follow that. Go _gang. Haley, where can the good people follow you?
You can find me at Corellia Coffee Works on Instagram and TikTok.
Awesome. Thank you, and Chase for coming. By the way.
Oh yes.
Let them know. Aiden, thanks for popping in. Where can the good people follow you? And also, are you sure we're gonna see Tech next fall?
Yes.
We already saw him this fall.
Yes, the tech question. But as to where you can find me.
Wait, hold on, Aiden. Aiden, you have to ask that question. If they do questions during the Bad Batch panel, you have to ask that question.
I won't be there for the Bad Batch panel because I have to
that's right.
leave on Monday.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You have to figure out how to phrase it though. Like I feel like, you know what, let Chris and I phrase it so that way we can actually trap them into accidentally revealing what's gonna happen.
Oh, just ask how do you think Tech is going to feel
when he lands?
When they get back to Pabu and decide to have that life.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna dedicate a song to Tech at karaoke, and it's it's gonna be
Free Falling.
I can't help falling in love with you.
It should be Skyfall. It should be
I was gonna say Free Falling by Tom Petty.
I'll help you, Chris. I know Mike's gonna hate me for it, but I'll help
you, Luke.
No, it's fine. Chris and I are gonna be singing show tunes at karaoke.
Yeah, I'm a show tunes. It's happening.
I love the fact that Chase just got out of their bed to flip me off. Anyway, Aiden, sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, when I do post on TikTok, which is very sporadic, you can find me at Aiden Talks Star Wars Topic 1, and you can also find me mainly in the Podwans Discord server.
Hi, Beth. Yeah.
That's about it.
Kels, where can the good people follow you and Kat?
The good people can follow me on TikTok at Discount Sons of Stark and on Twitter and Instagram at Sons of Skywalkers. And my British mini-me.
Twitter at Kazin, it's spelled like the animal.
Yeah.
And all those who are yet to fly out here, I wish you a safe flight.
Elizabeth, where can the good people follow you?
I'm at Elizabeth Joy Sows on the Instagram and the TikTok, which I maybe will eventually get some content up. I'm trying, I promise.
Yeah, absolutely. Beth, the other Beth, my sister, of course. My Obi-Wan buddy.
My brother in the Force. You can find me at mar.j.skywalker on the TikTok. And then there are links to the other socials, which are variations of Mara J or Mara _ or something like that. But primarily on TikTok.
And you can catch her at Star Wars Celebration in London. So
yeah,
there's no backing out. Element, where can the good people follow you on the social media?
_element7_ extra underscore on Instagram.
There you go.
And then Dyad in the Force tomorrow.
Yes.
That one. Tomorrow's is Real Fans Would Know Rebels.
Oh, good God. Yep.
Ooh.
So
What's
I
a
mean,
rebel?
you're gonna hear a lot of Agent Callus talk. I have a feeling.
Heck
Just
yeah.
saying. Be ready for it. Chris, where can the good people follow you?
I am Star Wars lawyer on everything. If you type it in somewhere, you'll probably find me. If you find someone else, then I don't know.
Copyright infringement.
Imposter. Yeah, I have an LLC now. So like, what are you gonna do?
Ooh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
You need to walk me through that process because I'm thinking about doing that. Anyway,
Okay, it's
there
gonna be
more of us
slightly
LLC?
different because I did it in Michigan and you're in Nebraska. But all right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, you can follow us at the Pod Ones on all social medias. Our next Law Ones episode is gonna be a little bit after Celebration. We don't have a date set for it, but it's going to be an all-female panel. Me and Chris will not be on the episode. It'll be a all-female cast talking about female characters and creators in the Star Wars community. So be on the lookout for that. Can't wait to get a great slate for that. So be on the lookout for that. But that's going to be it. Chris, take us out.
All right. Well, so I'm sending this home. Thank you, everyone, for coming on. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Pat, Vin, Maggie. Maggie, we'll see you at Celebration. Brooke, we'll see you at Celebration. Chase is on the panel and in the chat.
Chase is like, I want to watch Mando.
You can follow me at Star Wars Theory on YouTube.
So thank you everyone for being here. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, remember, there are more of us.